My clients usually ask me, Bridget, I'm thinking of buying and selling before the condo is built. What do you think? Great question. Speculators are people that are thinking of buying and then selling before it's built in order to make quick money, to make a quick buck. And I tell all my clients this, anything in life, not just in real estate, quick, fast, and easy, it is risky. It is dangerous. A speculator is someone who will buy a pre-construction condo and then sell it before it's built, and they'll do that by using the assignment clause. So as an example, what we're seeing right now, the assignment market is flooded full of assignment sales. And right now, they're losing money. Because why? They bought the unit back in 2021, where prices were around $1,600 PSF, $1,500 PSF, and market was hot. So now that everything has changed, everything has shifted because of high interest rates, not a lot of demand, people can't afford it, prices have come down. I mean, we're hearing about tariffs, we're hearing about everything you can possibly imagine, which means you can't test and time the market. So now that they're thinking of selling in 2024 and prices have come down because of everything that's happening, and anything can happen in order to bring the market down, they're losing money. So as we have seen in the market, it is risky to speculate. So a lot of the clients that were thinking of selling in 2024 when they bought in 2021 because they were going to make $150,000, $200,000, now, today, when they're selling, they won't be making that. When I was selling back in 2010, 2011, 2012, I was at sales centers, and most of my clients were asking me, hey, we want to buy this unit and sell prior it's built. You know, I've heard lots of my friends, lots of my coworkers that bought units back in 2006, 2007, and then sold it in 2010, 2011, and made $100,000, $200,000. And what I would say to them, well, that might have worked, and yes, they might have made money, but who's to say that this is going to happen again? Who's to say that this is going to happen again 3 years from now? As we've all been experiencing for the past 2 years, how interest rates have been skyrocketing, and how job employment has been going up, and how things have been increasing, how rental rates have been decreasing, we know that we can't just time the market. Actually, when a client of mine used to ask me to buy and sell, I would tell them, you know what? Instead of timing Mr. Market and waiting 3-4 years to find out if you're going to make money, you might as well go to the casino, roll the dice, and find out right away if you're going to be winning. But in the real estate market, you can't time Mr. Market. There's no such thing. That's why real estate, it's gotta be long term. You gotta buy something, hold, and lease it out, and then maybe 10, 15, 20 years later, sell it when it's convenient for you. You bought something back in 2010 for $200,000, you sold it 4 or 5 years later, and you made $150,000, which is good. Now, it's not really $150,000 because you gotta pay closing costs, you gotta pay legal fees, you gotta pay HST, and now it's part of your income because it's an assignment sale. So after all closing costs, after all deductions, you probably made around $70,000. But let's just say that instead of buying and selling, now you held this property. You bought it back in 2010 for $200,000 and you still own it in 2024. It's paid off by the tenants, and now your property is worth around $700,000 based on today's pricing. Who made more money? The speculator that made $150,000 after buying it and selling it after 3-4 years, or someone who held it for 20 years? Which one would you choose? I think I choose long term. When you are a speculator, when you're thinking of making quick money in the real estate market, it's not gonna work. It might work sometimes and you might make $100,000, $150,000, but that's not worth it. What's worth it is that you buy and you own real estate for long term. And that's how you make money in the real estate market. So now what we've been seeing in 2024, and now we're still seeing it today in 2025, is that a lot of speculators took advantage or misused the assignment clause. Now, what is an assignment clause? An assignment clause is in the agreement of purchase and sale where it allows the pre-construction purchaser to sell the condo before it's built. So that's why we have a lot of units right now in the assignment market where a lot of speculators were hoping to sell their units today. But as we know, prices have gone down or not even increased, or they bought it at a very high price. And now that interest rates are high, rents are low, there's tons of supply and everything else that's going around the world, they can't sell it at the price that they bought it for. And this is very dangerous and risky. And now that they're about to close, they can't do it because interest rates are high, they can't afford it, there's tons of closing costs. And guess what happens when you can't close a unit? The developer will come after you and sue you. So you're not only losing your deposit that you put down, which typically is around 15 to 20%, but now because you can't close, the developer is gonna come and sue you for maybe $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. Taking a risk, buying and selling, making quick money, easy, fast, it's a huge risk. I don't recommend it to anybody. So what we need to do in order to protect ourselves as an investors is when we're thinking of investing is asking ourselves, why are we doing this? Are we thinking of investing for long term or short term? And what are the risk levels? And not only just look at short term and long term, look at every scenario, the bad and the good. Look at it. What happens if I buy this unit? How much is it going to cost me? How much do I need for closing cost? How much do I need in order to maintain it? If I were to get X amount of rent, am I able to pay up for the difference? You have to analyze your investment property. Look at every scenario. Don't look at just the good stuff. Look at every angle, the bad and the good. And you need an experienced agent to educate you on this. When I'm meeting with my clients, I'm not only just explaining to them the process of buying and selling, I'm actually explaining to them everything in detail from beginning to end, meaning that, hey, you buy this condo, you need X amount for deposit, you need X amount for closing, and you need X amount in order to maintain this property. Plus, you need X amount in case you don't have a tenant for 6 months, because you need to be ready for this. So what is my message to everybody that's watching here, which I've been telling all my clients since I started in real estate, and I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I'm an investor too as well, and I don't invest in order to make quick, easy, fast money. Actually, you should run if you're doing that. Real estate has to be long-term. The advantages of owning real estate is that you buy something and hold it for 20 years, 25 years. Somebody else is going to pay for that unit that you will own at the end and then get rental income year after year. That is the mindset that you need to keep when it comes to real estate investing. It's a long-term game. If you keep that in mind, you will win in this game. Our agents are here to help you with your investment journey, to guide you every step of the way, and to avoid pitfalls like speculations, to help you not only just for today, but for today and tomorrow. Thank you for watching another GT Homes exclusive. Remember to subscribe and to visit us at gtahomes.com.